Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for these two people, this famous actor and um a model. I believe she's a model. Um that there's a lot of news, a lot of people talking about them because apparently this very famous actor, like, people find out that he has become a father, like he has welcomed a son, and that he's unmarried to this woman. So people, probably netizens, having their strong opinions about this. Um, and so yeah, I was like curious. Someone recommended this to me. Someone mentioned this on one of my videos, and I was like, this is interesting because I believe I never read for him. I don't know about them. But yes, let's see what the tarot have to say about this. And I do apologize, guys, if you hear sounds like, for example, now there's a dog barking and there's a lot of like animals and children. But yeah, it's because today is Saturday, and there's a lot of movement in my neighborhood. So yeah, I hope that it doesn't become that loud or annoying. So yeah, let's begin. I placed the actor Jung Woo Sung. I believe that's his name, Jung Woo Sung. And I placed her on the right. Her name is Mungabi. Um, her name gives me good vibes. I don't know why. Like, I love it. I don't know. There's something about her that I love, and I don't know. Maybe it's her energy because I don't know much about her. Um, but yeah, from his side, he got the cards of the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower. From her side, we have the Death card, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. And then the relationship as an overall, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. And then I pull an extra card as an advice for this reading, and I got the Knight of Spirals. That in it will be like the Knight of Pentacles, and the keyword is trustworthy. So yeah, definitely. And also I want to clarify that when I pulled the card for the relationship to see what's ahead for the both of them, I pulled these cards mostly thinking about the child that they had welcomed, like the child that was born out of this connection between these two. So yeah, I'm actually like noticing that there's a lot of pentacles. So I would be, very confident in saying that the child is going to be very well taken care of. That there's a lot of trustworthiness. It's going to be slow, but I believe that they will reach an agreement. I believe they already have reached an agreement. There's a lot of maturity in here, I would say. So yeah, no, I don't see much drama, except maybe for what people say online. But I believe that, among themselves, like, they probably have reached an agreement. So yeah, from his side, with the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower. Yeah, definitely when I saw this, I was like, oh my, he really possibly could lose a lot. Like, I think that he definitely had enjoyed all these years, or maybe he had built a very stable and comfortable lifestyle where I see a lot of money, a lot of success. I don't know if he owns businesses, but I think that he was very well established. Um, Also, with the Ace of Wands, I think that he how can I say this? Like, he is a guy. He's a man, guys. Like there's the Ace of Wands definitely is a very phallic card, and also is like, probably the man, is very intense, is very passionate, probably, he loves sex, or he loves, having these passionate relationships. And and probably he guides himself by, sexual pleasure, or he's probably, all the time thinking about sex, or whoever he finds attractive. And I think that probably in this connection with her, I see a lot of desire. Like there's something about him just cannot contain himself. Maybe he feels for her a sort of attraction that maybe he didn't experience before with other women. Definitely with the 10 of Pentacles, I believe he I don't know, I think I want to like, I want to say this, but at the same time, like, this is alleged, this is just a tarot reader, a tarot reading. I don't know these people. um but I think that this is not the first time that he does this. In the case that, I'm not saying that he gets people pregnant, but I think that he probably has very passionate encounters with a lot of people, or maybe he did in the past. And because with the 10 of Pentacles, I believe that it's very commonly known, like people around him know that he lives a good life, but also that he loves to enjoy pleasurable things. He is a person that is always seeking for pleasure, or is always seeking for sexual relationships, sensual encounters. He's very sensual himself. So, and also, the 10 of Pentacles, it lets me know that this also has to do with his status. It's like his sex drive, yeah, but also comes together with a sort of community and a surrounding, and also wealth and status, allowing him to enjoy of these pleasures. I think that this is not something that he did randomly, and it's like, oh my god, like I lost control. I fell for this woman, and I lost control, and she seduced me, and I don't know what happened to me. No, I think that he has been having these encounters with different people, or maybe he just has this very strong desire for certain people, for certain maybe partners in the past. But I think that he guides himself with he thinks with that part of his body mostly. I would say he's a very lustful person. But yeah, with the Tower, definitely, I think that probably there's something maybe about his whole stability be shaken by this, and maybe people that somehow maybe wanted to sort of help him save himself somehow, or save his legacy, or his stability. I think that they couldn't, like, this is a situation that sort of got out of hand. Like um he couldn't control the outcome, I would say. But yeah, I would say that from his part, I don't know. And also seeing the 10 of Pentacles, I don't know why the number 10, like 10 years, like, I don't know if he has been with this woman for 10 years, or he has had a relationship for 10 years, but it seems like the number 10 is very important. But yeah, with the Tower, everything is falling apart in his life, so it's going to affect him. Um, so I wonder if also meeting this woman, meeting Mungavi, maybe it was like, there's something about a 10-year cycle that somehow it ended once she entered in his life. Um, I think that she's different, definitely. I don't see him like, oh, I'm in love with her, I'm going to offer her my heart, my we're going to start a family, we're going to try to make this into a proper relationship and commitment. I don't see that. I think that there's something about him just feeling a lot of desire for her, and probably this is the reason why he had this with her. um but at the same time, I think that it cost him something that lasted 10 years, and I don't know what it is. Maybe if you guys are fans, or if you know more about him, maybe you can help me with some insight, but I don't know. um Also, from her side, we have the death card, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. So when I saw this death card, I got strong vibes of a Scorpio. Could she be a Scorpio? Could she be a Scorpio? Or maybe this was discovered in Scorpio season, but I don't know why she gives me like very strong Scorpio vibes. And also, I believe he's a Taurus. I believe he is. So there's something about them, sort of like, you know, this strong energy of Taurus and Scorpio. This is strong attraction, um, and it's like I'm going to be your. It's not about her being his karma, but it's sort of like she's something that he hasn't experienced before. So definitely, she is like whenever she enters a relationship or someone's life, she creates a lot of commotion, and she probably brings a lot of endings and new beginnings and transformations with her. I think that also she's also transforming herself, probably, becoming a mother and everything. She is so proud of becoming, like, bringing life into this world. Like, I think that maybe she wanted to be a mother, so she's also going through a lot of transformation. She feels very grateful, she feels very victorious. Like, for her, this is like a very happy, joyful beginning. She's so full of love, and she feels like she won. I don't know. This is why I think that maybe, for her also, like, finding out that she was pregnant, for her it was like, there's no way, like, I'm going to ignore this. Like, this is my signal. This is a sign that I was born to be a mother, or that my life is changing and somehow I'm finding my true happiness. I don't think that like she's having this baby, or she's, like, becoming a mother to trap this guy. I don't see it like this. I think that this is a very individual desire of hers to, to have a family or to start a family by herself. I see her very confident, and I also see her very much focused on how much this means to her. This is a personal triumph for her to become a mother, to welcome this new life. So I think that she's so happy. She's so happy, and I think that definitely this maybe was shocking and was a bit traumatic. Everything, it seems like her whole life is going to change, but for her, it's like finally, because maybe she wanted to end a sort of lifestyle that she had before finding out that she was pregnant. So there's something about this pregnancy, this child also being a key to transformation for her as well. So yeah, she's so happy. She's so happy, and she's so full of love. I don't see her, like, I also see her very proud. I think that she's so open to, whatever they decide. She's open to communication. I believe they already talked about what they want to do together, maybe to raise the child, and to, but I think that for her, she's so happy. Like, also for her, it's like her life is going to improve a lot. Maybe her decisions for the future, her priorities has changed, her mindset had changed. There's something about her just becoming this very loving and positive person because she's a mother. So definitely this is like, maybe this is like what she wanted. I don't know if she was sort of praying for her life to change, or she was unhappy before with what she was going through. So maybe becoming a mother is like, it opened a gate to opportunities, to seeing life differently. So she is like a new person, and so happy, so happy. I think that she's just happy with being with the baby. That's all. Yeah, and about them in the future, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yeah, I think that maybe, there's a lot of, I think that they are adapting to each other's demands. I think that also they are very focused on bringing stability to a child, and this is something that they have in common. They have in common that they want to give this child an stability. They want to give the child, like, whatever it needs. I think that they want the baby to be very well taken care of, to be successful. It's like they just have to adapt. I see them in the future sort of trying to navigate, because this is very new, honestly, becoming a parent is very new. Also, maybe, the conditions, how they're going to plan this. um I see that it's more like about logistics. It's a very material planning. I don't see it, and also it has to do with money. I don't see them being like, oh, we should see how we raise the child with feelings and emotions, and see what we can provide from a very deep level. I don't see that. I think that it's mostly like, okay, money, accommodations, like, okay, like where is they are going to live, if it's like a safe place, and definitely they want anonymous. Here with the high priestess, whatever they decide to for the baby is going to remain a mystery. I believe that both of them had already agreed that for them to, raise this child very like properly, and they want to raise the child with a lot of responsibility, but also they want the child to be successful, and they want, to protect him. I don't know if it's a baby girl or a baby boy, but I just said him. I don't know. Maybe if it's a girl, you guys let me know. But yeah, with the high priestess, is I think that whatever they're going to decide is going to remain a mystery. Maybe they will not show the baby. They will also remain very quiet about this. Both parties are agreeing on this. Honestly, the good thing is that I don't see drama. So maybe the drama happens online, or maybe the drama happens for people, but between them, I see them already very organized, like they already had reached an agreement. And there's no resistances from neither of the parts. Definitely from his side, I can see with the tower that, yeah, maybe he's going to lose a bit of his status. He's going to lose a bit of his, um, you know, popularity. Definitely his reality is going to be much more shaken when it comes to, how successful he is, or the deals that he has, or even, opportunities, business opportunities, or, just his reality seems like is sort of like falling apart a bit. But yeah, it's sort of like, I mean, this is what I wanted to say. When I saw the Ace of Wands first, I was like, this was meant to happen at some point in his life, because he's so like, um he's looking for pleasure all the time. So, it was meant to happen. If it wasn't with this woman, it was going to be someone else. Because, and also, he's so fertile. He's so fertile. Fertile or fertile. I don't know how it's pronounced in English, but he's so fertile. He's so fertile, guys. When I saw the Ace of Wands, I was like, yeah, he was meant to be a father. Like, it's just that maybe if he had another partners, they maybe, you know the women, they took care of that part. Maybe they took pills, or, but from his side, he's very fertile. So I was like, it was going to happen, yeah. And also he loves sex. So, but when I say this, I don't when I say this about him being lustful and him loving sex, I mean, don't we all, like, not because I don't want to express it like, oh, he was a sex freak or obsessed with sex, but I think that when there's something about her also being so attractive, and sort of inspiring this, and probably their relationship was very sexual. So, it's not just him chasing pleasure just because. I think that he found in her inspiration to sort of release this strong energy, this strong masculine energy. But yeah, also with the Knight of Pentacles as the last card, as the card of trustworthy. I'm sure he's going to get the backlash, and probably people will continue talking about him. But what I want to say is that the guy is trustworthy. Like he's going to give. I know that there's something about him not being that emotional, but I mean, like, aren't like Korean men actually not that emotional and much more like career focused? Because I see that he's going to be there for the child and he's going to provide everything that he has for the child. So, with the night of Pentecost, I see him very actively but slowly, doing his best to be responsible, to be there, to provide for everything. The child is going to be very well taken care of. And also he's going to receive a lot of emotional, you know, a lot of emotional fulfillment. He's going to receive it from the mother that is much more emotional. She's much more emotional. um but yeah, I think that they're going to raise this child in a very responsible way. They're going to do, and also I see them collaborating with each other. I think that maybe people are seeing this from another lens, or they are judging him because of the sudden news, but honestly, I don't see that the guy is irresponsible. Like I don't see the man that, at least I see that he's going in the future, he's going to become very trustworthy for the child and for this woman as well. I don't see them arguing. I don't see them being like, oh no, you cheated on me, or you betrayed me, or you sold me an idea, and you sold me a fantasy and now you left me. No, I don't see that at all, at all. And actually, I would say that she cares about him, about this man as well. Like she has love and respect. So I don't know if she has come out and said something with the high priestess in here. I doubt it. But I think that they get along actually. So yeah, guys, this is all I see. And I'm sort of happy because like I'm thinking from the perspective of this child, this baby, that is going to be, is, I believe, is going to have a present father. And yeah, that this is going to be okay. So yeah, I applaud that, the responsibility and the stability that they are planning to give to the child. So yeah, guys, this is all I see. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in my other videos. Bye.